The first question to Ding, how comfortable was it for you to play Londra System today in the game? If this was your home preparation, how many moves was the home preparation?
Actually, today I was I'm not sure which opening to play, and the last time I decided to go for this Londra System. So the line occurred in the game. He played bishop e5 was out of my preparation, so I just try to keep the position as not so forced and keep some possibility to play for a win. And I think it turned out to be quite well.
The question to Jan, if you have expected that today the London system might be happen, and also the second question right away, what was the most challenging for you for this game?
Yeah, I just among all the openings, of course, I expected like London in one of the games, so it happened. But I guess I played one of my worst games ever. Nearly every move was. I mean, yeah, it's hard to believe. I think every move was bad, and even then I get this second chance out of this awful position. Mm-hmm. I think it was like pretty much equal at some point if I would play bishop d3 instead of bishop c2. Yeah, even that was unfortunate. So yeah, bad day.
If I can ask, what was the inaccuracy that all this started?
I mean, my whole game all contains of inaccuracies, yeah.
And the question to Ding, you have spent quite a lot of time today on the board instead of the rest area. Have you found your comfort zone right now on the table?
Yeah, I spent most of my time after he played e5, rook b3. Yeah, this was not my plan, not according to my plan. Maybe I should have played b4 instead of rook b3. Before that, the position was nearly one side. I was the one who was Persian, and he didn't have much counterplay, but after e5, after knight a5, suddenly he has a lot of counterplay. So maybe I'll play. I didn't play so well in the middle of the games, but yeah, I'm very happy to find rook a5. This might be the critical move. Yeah, in general, I feel I was in very good shape during the whole game. I was not so influenced by yesterday's lose.
Question is mostly for Grandmaster Ian Nepomniachtchi. I'd like to ask you about a very specific moment in the game. After h5, there was this very strange resource, rook takes e5, d takes e5, queen back to d8. I'm wondering if you saw this at all with ideas of queen d1 and queen h5, or did you see it and reject it because of the response queen f3?
No, I didn't see, but I somehow thought at that moment that, I mean, the position is not as bad or something. I think once again with the bishop d3 move or something, it's quite. Definitely it's worse, but it's surely holdable. But perhaps after bishop c2, that's not so easy. But I guess this is some nice trick like takes and queen d8, but it's not checkers, so you shouldn't. You're not forced to capture on g6.
Okay, thank you.
My question is for Ian. If we forget the result you've had today, so do you have an impression that you are taking part in one of the most spectacular chess events over the past 10 to 15 years?
Да, спросите в другой день.
Question is for Grandmaster Ding Liren. At the end of the game, Anish was seeing all these checkmates on the chess.com broadcast, and he said that it was disturbing how beautiful it was. He was complimenting you. And then he said that you're a total genius for these ideas. Do you agree that your game today was genius level?
Yeah, I'd like to thank to Anish. Actually, yesterday I saw his remark. He believes I will tie the match despite I was lost yesterday. So thanks for his confidence.
My question is for Ian. Yesterday, you achieved something really fantastic, winning the 5th game just after losing the 4th one. You just say that today's game is the worst you have ever played. Do you have a logical explanation for that? I mean, maybe too much self-confidence or something like this?
Thank you for the question, but I think I just played really poorly. Yeah, in some way it was I don't know, like a mirror from yesterday's game. Yeah, like the same material, like and the same patterns. But yeah, I guess the tension is high. So yeah, sometimes you can't perform at your best.
Final question for Grandmaster.Ding Liren. After yesterday's game, you said you were very sad or upset. I'm not quoting you correctly, but you were down. Were you able to change that mentality yesterday, or did it only change when you started playing your game today?
Well, the story was that today I was struggling to find which opening to play just before starting of the game. I have many choices. In the end, I decided to play this Londra Sistemi because I just want to play something I was more familiar with. I tried to stay calm after yesterday's tough lost. And this opening, I think, suits my style pretty well. It's kind of reversed cross-part pawn structure in the third game. So I can say it went very well.
Question is for Ian. Do you find that your patience runs low in certain situations? Why is that?
No, I don't think it's anything about patience. It's about like a lot of bad moves made like in one particular game. So I guess that's not the case.
All right, my next question is for Ding. You took a lot of time playing rook a3. What were you calculating?
I saw bishop g6, knight b3, and queen g3. And instead of rook a3, if I play knight b3, he had knight c6. And if I go queen g3, I don't want to exchange the queens immediately. I want to keep the possibilities. So it turns out the rook e3 is a very useful waiting move. Just improve my position a little bit more.
And the last question I have is for both players. Why do you think there are more decisive games in this match than World Championship matches in the past?
Ask me this question another day.
Sorry?
Ask me these questions like another day.
I guess the reason is maybe we are not that professional than Magnus.
All right,
You're
thank
very
you.
honest. We appreciate that.